Alright, so here we are for our quiz corrections for our division quiz. Alright, so for number 1 and number 2 it says use a model. So for number 1 I have 7/8 divided by 3/8. So first I need to start off with drawing 8 boxes. And here's my 8 boxes to start with, and I shade in 7 of them. And this represents my 7/8. Alright, now I'm going to look at this second fraction here. This is what I'm grouping by, and I see that I'm grouping by groups of 3. So here's one group of 3, 2 groups of 3. So for my answer, I have 2 whole groups of 3. I have 1 left over, and that's over 3 because that's what we were grouping by. So my final answer here is 2 1/3. Okay, number 2 here is 9/10 divided by 3/10. So first I need to draw 10 boxes. And I'm going to shade in 9 of them to represent my 9/10. And now I'm going to look at the second fraction here to see what I'm grouping by, and I see that I'm grouping by 3's again. So here's one group of 3, 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3. I have none left over, so that means my final answer is just 3. Right, moving on to 3, 4, and 5, it says to use the algorithm. So here I see that 8/9 divided by 2/3. So first I need to multiply by the reciprocal. So I have 8/9 times 3/2. Now I can cross divide both ways. So with the 3 and the 9 I can divide both of those by 3. So I get 1 and I get 3. And with the 8 and the 2 I can divide both of those by 2. So I get 1 and I get 4. So now when I multiply across, I just get 4/3, which I can't simplify anymore, so that is my final answer. Alright, number 4 here is 6/7 divided by 4/5, so again I need to multiply by the reciprocal. So I have 6/7 times 5/4. And now when I look if I can cross divide, I can only cross divide with the 6 and the 4, and I can divide both of those by 2. So I get 2 here, and I get 3 here. And now if I multiply across, I get 15/14, which I cannot simplify. So that is my final answer. And then the last one, we have 10/11 divided by 3/4. So again, I need to multiply by the reciprocal. So I have 10/11 times 4/3. Now I'm looking here to see if I can cross divide, and I really can't actually, so I'm just going to multiply across. So my final answer is 40/33, which I cannot simplify. So that's my final answer. All right, and that is it for our quiz corrections.